Welcome to Santa Barbara County, where extraordinary individuals shine bright. Join us as we celebrate the unsung heroes who embody the spirit of selflessness and dedication. From tireless volunteers to dedicated public servants, these remarkable individuals inspire us all.
My name is Anthony Rodriguez. I'm the Operations and Disaster Services Specialist for the Food Bank of Santa Barbara County. I'm also the CERT Program Manager for the Food Bank of Santa Barbara County. I do volunteer also with CERT, Listos Program, Our Lady of Guadalupe Church. I am the co-chair for Safeguard the Children. I also do the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. I'm the chair for the Out of the Darkness Walk. And for Santa Barbara Response Network, I'm the co-founder for that organization. Volunteering is something that I think everybody should do because it's very rewarding, not just to the person that you're helping or somebody that you're helping, but to yourself. I wanted to change and I wanted to make a difference. And so that, for me, that means a lot.
We are in the EOC, and when there's an emergency, this place activates and opens up. And one of the places that we have to staff is the call center. And I know when we open the Joint Information Center and we have to get that call center staffed, the number one person I'm going to be calling is Anthony Rodriguez, because he's answering the phone. And not only is Anthony himself physically coming in here to help out in whatever the emergency may be, but he is also helping bring other people in to answer those phones when we do have an emergency taking place.
I was the one that opened up the call center during the debris flow, and we were receiving all the missing persons calls. And one family caught my eye, but you just keep going, you gotta do what you gotta do. And then my goddaughter called me and was crying and screaming, and it was one of my students from Our Lady of Guadalupe Church, and it was Jonathan Benitez. That hit me pretty hard, but my thing is response and to take care of others. So that's what I did. I became a spokesperson for the family and helped them get services for whatever it is that they needed. I think that's probably one of the hardest incidents that I've worked personally. But as a responder, that's what you do. You never know who you're gonna respond to. It could be your own family. But to be able to focus and just be able to help somebody out feels good. It's amazing what you go through, but it's so rewarding when you see the outcome. I mean, the community that we have here is just, disasters happen, but we come together, and that means a lot to me.
It really is people like Anthony that make Santa Barbara County such a special place. We've had our fair share of disasters throughout this community, and it's the unsung heroes like Anthony Rodriguez that are behind the scenes and that are really making sure that our community is resilient and is thriving after these situations take place.
After the debris flow was a big eye-opener for me because I had a brain aneurysm. Almost lost my life on May 26, 2018. Because I worked the Thomas Fire. Right after that, we had to work the debris flow. So I probably had not that much sleep, and so it took a toll on me. So that was lessons learned. But it really makes me realize how beautiful life is. So I'm a multiple attempt of suicide survivor. I was told as a kid to shut up, suck it up, and deal with it, or I was gonna get beat. And so that's what I did. And that's where my problems started as a kid. But when I realized that I can cry, I think the day that I cried, I think I cried a full day and a half. And finally, when I went back to work, everybody's like, hey, your shoulders look a lot lighter. Because they used to tease me, saying, you got some huge shoulders, you have some huge shoulders. But I never understood exactly what they were saying. But that day I realized what it was. I was just carrying too much. But that's why I focus on trying to help people that might be suffering or might be thinking about taking their own life, and let them know that it's okay, that they can say however it is they feel. Those are their feelings. And so that's what turned me into what I do now, is that I love to be able to be there for somebody that might not have anybody. We had a rash of suicides here in 2009. And so the Glendon Association brought in Dr. Robert Macy. And he came and did a full-on training for psychological first aid and post-traumatic stress management. And during that time, that's where I met everybody that became the co-founders of Santa Barbara Response Network. It was something that this community needed. We respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We responded to the Isla Vista shooting. We were there for 3 months. For me personally, it's been very rewarding. When you see somebody smile again, it's nice. And you give them hope. And I think that's one thing that somebody gave me, and I think I should give that back.
It's really touching because he's always going above and beyond. You can tell that he absolutely loves helping out his community.